Yes, boys, back out in nature, back in the old beautiful park I used to record my very, very first videos from. And as I'm sunbathing right here on this beautiful Friday afternoon, I want to talk to you about a fundamental biological rule that every single man will experience. Now, some men go through this experience and think there's something wrong with them. They think that, they're sex addicts, or they shouldn't be thinking like this, or their brain's corrupted. Absolutely incorrect. You, as a biological, straight, high testosterone male, will have the desire, or at least the thought, of multiple women. Even if you're in a happy, loving, long-term relationship, you will have the desire to have and to seek multiple women. Whether or not you act on it is a completely different story. We're going to get onto that in a second in terms of what you should do. But recently I broke up with my girlfriend of 2 years, right? I was with this girl for 2 years, amazing girl, absolutely perfect, nothing wrong with her at all. She made me happy in every way that I wanted to be happy, right? Nothing wrong with her, amazing girl. Honestly, the best girlfriend I could ever ask for. However, even in a relationship so perfect as this, even in a relationship with a girl that I love so much, more than I've ever loved any girl, I still had the desire for multiple women. Now, why is this? I'll be completely real with you, and I'll voice my thoughts with you right now. I look at myself and I'm like, well, I'm young, I'm successful, I'm financially doing very well for myself. I get a lot of women attention. I feel like to some degree I'm missing out. Now, I felt like there was something wrong with me for thinking like this for so long, and I tried to fight it. I was like, no, be disciplined. Don't cave into those lustful thoughts. But it's biological. You as a man, as a, let's say, an animal, as a being, your whole primary evolutionary purpose is to keep the cycle of life going. That's it. So it's to reproduce as many times as you possibly can, because that's why you were given the tools that you've been given, and that's why a woman's given the tools that she's been given. That's why a woman can only hold one baby for 9 months, or obviously if you have twins, whatever, but you get the point, right? You go through one pregnancy cycle for 9 months. A man can reproduce as many times as he chooses to. And the reason you have this desire deep in your subconscious, even though you love the girl that you're with so much, even though you're in a relationship, everything's fine, you go home to her at night time, she's your peace, she is your safe spot. You go home to her and you could just chill, watch Netflix, there's no care in the world, you love her so much, everything's perfect, you love all the little quirky, like weird little things that makes her who she is. There's nothing wrong with her, but you can still desire and want multiple or other women. Is there something wrong with you for thinking like that? No. It's biologically designed and trained into you to think like that. Now, question is, do you act upon it? Now, I broke up this relationship of 2 years because I realized that this, as a 23-year-old, straight, handsome, humble, financially well-off young man, who came from nothing, bearing in mind. So these experiences are obviously a lot more valuable to me than someone that's born into these experiences. I had to work for all of this, the women, the money, everything. I had to work for all of it from nothing. I know what it's like to have nothing, and I know what it's like to have the attention of all these women as well. So for me personally, in this current phase of my life, although I love this girl very, very much, I'm not ready to settle down, quite frankly. I want to just run around, be free, and, just do my thing, basically, and maximize and conquer as many avenues, let's say, of relationships as I can right now. So there's nothing wrong with you if you're feeling like this right now, bro. I want to make this video to reassure you. You are a healthy, young, straight, high testosterone, red-blooded male. Of course you're going to have these thoughts. It's like a dog, you're the same thing. You're an animal at the end of the day. You're just an intelligent one. And that doesn't mean you don't love the girl. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It doesn't mean you're a sex addict. It just simply means you're a normal, healthy, functioning young man. Now, how do you know whether to act upon this or not? Well, it depends. Have you tried? This is the thing, because I tried. I tried to be disciplined. I tried to compromise. I said to myself, it's something wrong with me. Just compromise. It's a lifestyle you got to sacrifice if you want to be happy in a relationship. I tried all of that. And you know what happened? I still felt the resistance. I still felt, but I kind of just want to run around and be a bit of a slag. I still felt that. Even after trying and being disciplined and, resisting that lifestyle for so long and being like the committed relationship man, I still felt the need to go and, fuck around with other women, basically. So I tried that. I knew it wasn't for me. You can feel it. You can just feel it. You don't have to debate it with yourself. You don't have to have this mental tug of war. You can feel it inside of yourself the answer that comes up straight away, the answer that you're always drawn towards. It doesn't mean you're addicted. It doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. So get that out of your head. It just means that's what your current version of yourself, or your soul, or whatever you want to phrase it as, wants to experience. If you're a young man especially, bro, and you're a handsome young man, bro, of course you're going to want to experience multiple women. Absolutely, of course you are. You don't want to, bro, you'll go to the club. The amount of girls I've rejected is absolutely, like, I've lost count. It's unbelievable. And the amount of experiences I've turned down, threesomes, I've turned down a lot, right? And part of me kind of feels like, I know this sounds snide, I know this sounds disrespectful, but part of me kind of feels like I missed out, you know? And if I'm getting those thoughts in the first place, and I'm feeling like that in the first place, clearly I'm not ready to settle down and have a relationship. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the girl, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with me. It just means that our values and our current situations aren't aligning. What I want and what she wants isn't aligning, and maybe you're in a similar position. But just understand, you have to go through this phase. You've got to get your Playboy phase, your fucking slag phase, whatever you want to call it. You've got to get that out the way before you settle down in this, you know, committed relationship. You're a young man. Of course you don't want to settle down. I don't blame you. You're young, you're handsome, you're getting attention from women. Why wouldn't you want to go and entertain that? Why wouldn't you want that experience? Most men on this planet will never have that experience of having loads of attention and offers of certain things from women. So the very fact that you've got it, obviously you're going to want to entertain that. You don't just want to sit at home like a happily married man all day. I get it. I like the lovey-dovey stuff. I love the comfort, and I love the love that it brings. I love the life that it brings. I love having that person that knows me better than anyone, and I know her better than anyone. I love all of that. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that love is a bad thing. Absolutely not. But you need to be ready for it. And you have to get your Playboy phase, especially as a man, because it's a biological thing for you as a man to want to reproduce with as many women as possible. I don't advise you go around and actually reproduce. Don't give any bitches babies, especially not these club hoes. But you're going to have to go out there and satisfy that desire of just being a Playboy for a little bit. Like, fully go for it, bro. Everything. Black girls, blonde girls, white girls, whatever. You know, like, you got to have the threesomes, the full range of it all. Go and fully experience it. Get it out of your system while you're a young man. Go and travel the world. Make a shit ton of money. Get in good shape. Go and chill with your boys. Go and have a laugh. Go and work out. And just live that fun, exciting lifestyle. Now, this is not to say if you do find a girl and you fall in love and you genuinely think she's the one, to just resist it. I didn't. I was in my Playboy phase when I met my now ex-girlfriend that I just broke up with. I was in my Playboy phase. I met her. I thought, wow, she's absolutely incredible. She has every quality that I want in a woman. That's why I was with her for 2 years. There was nothing wrong with the relationship, right? But it just came to a point where I started to notice those thoughts crept back in again. And I don't know if it's my newfound, I don't know, just the version of me now, who I am. Maybe I'm getting more female attention. And I was just thinking to myself, you're being stupid. You just need to be disciplined. You know, stop giving in to your urges so easily. That's what I was thinking it was at the start, but it wasn't. Because even when I was disciplined, even when I didn't give in to those urges to go and sleep with loads of women, even when I was in that mindset of, right, yeah, just be the committed man, be disciplined, you know, compromise that lifestyle and enjoy the love and don't take it for granted. Even when I did that, I still felt that pull towards women. So that's how I knew for a fact. I'm not done yet, you know what I mean? I'm still young. I still have to exercise this experience of the whole Playboy thing. So, I mean, it's sad. It really, really is. Like, genuinely, she was an amazing girl. And I'm not going to sit on the internet and badmouth her. Absolutely not. There was nothing wrong with her or the relationship. Absolutely incredible. But it is a lesson for all of you young men to learn that you are going to feel like this. And there's nothing wrong with you. You're not a porn addict. You're not a sex addict. But I didn't watch porn. Do you know what I mean? But it's just like, you're gonna feel these things. That's why, you know, I used to work in the adult entertainment industry, right? Managing webcam models, that kind of thing, OnlyFans models. And the highest paying customers and the most common target audience of customers were always older married men. Why? You don't see women running around on OnlyFans subscribing to male, well, obviously not often. And the reason for that is because they don't have that desire. For men, sex is a very, very primal and prominent priority in their life. And if they're not getting an abundance of it, which most men aren't, that's when they get unhappy, depressed, abusive even, resentful, hateful. That's when they just live a shit life. Most men will never ever have the Playboy experience. They can't get it. So the fact that you even have the option to get it in the first place is why you're feeling like, I'm missing out. Yes, you are missing out. Threesomes are amazing. Loads of different women are amazing. These things are incredible. I don't know why I'm talking about this in a fucking public park, but you get the point, right? These things are amazing. Go and have fun. Enjoy it while you're young. Because one day you're going to get old Your dick's not going to work anymore. You're not going to have the sex drive you do now. And you're going to think, why didn't I just go and experience that? You know, like, love is beautiful. I'm not saying close yourself off to love. Try it. If you meet a girl and you fall in love, of course, commit yourself to her. Go for it. Enjoy the experience. Fully be in love. Don't hold off at all. Don't be scared of heartbreak. Don't be scared of the experience of love. Don't be like, well, I'm not going to get attached because I don't want to get hurt. Don't do any of this weird shit. Fully commit to the relationship. Love her, love yourself, love the relationship, love the life that you build. Absolutely. But if you start to find these thoughts creep in, try and be disciplined. Try and push them away. See what happens. Maybe you can just push them away, be disciplined and compromise and whatever and, you know, be the relationship man. Maybe you can do that. But for me, it's just, I just feel it in my soul. It is not the phase I'm supposed to be in right now. I'm not supposed to be in a relationship right now. I'm not supposed to be tied down. Not that my girlfriend did that. She wasn't controlling or tying me down or, you know, she wasn't any of these things, but I just felt that because I'm in a relationship. You know, you still have another person to think about. I still have another fully human, you know, grown human being to take care of and think about. I can't go to the club with my boys and stay out as long as I want to because we're having a fucking good night because I have a girl to think about, right? I can't just leave her by herself, just alone. She obviously wants to sleep with me, right? So there's these things in a relationship that will tie you down, so to speak. And it's not even about the person that's doing that. It's just the act of being in a relationship as a whole makes you feel that way. So just be honest with yourself, be honest with the girl. Don't cheat on the girl, don't do anything stupid, don't hurt her. You have to be completely honest. Listen, I don't think I'm ready to settle down. I don't think I'm ready for a relationship. I love you so much. I care about you. I'm always going to be here for you. My girl, for example, bro, I'm always going to be there for her. Okay? Any woman that I've dated that I genuinely have cared about and loved, I'm always going to be there for them. I'm not just going to ditch them and be like, yeah, off you go, you're homeless now. Like, I'll always take care of them financially. I'll look after them. You know, like, it's not a case of being a dick. That's not what I'm trying to portray here. That's not the message I'm trying to get across. What I'm trying to say here to you is that you need to be honest with yourself, because in the long run, you're going to end up resenting and hating yourself for staying in a relationship you knew you weren't happy in so much. Oh, there's a ladybug on me. Look at this, bro. What's that? Yo, this camera's mad. Can it focus? Better not have bit me. Do ladybirds bite you? Ladybugs, ladybirds, what do you guys call them? But yeah, and the girl's not going to be happy either. If you're staying with her and she can tell that you don't want, like, there's something missing, you're looking at other women or you're not fully present when she's talking to you, that's not fun for her either. No one's going to be happy. So you have to be honest with yourself, you've got to be honest with her, and just go through that phase. Take this video as the sign. I know you've been thinking about it for a while. I know you've been back and forth about your relationship and women and all this other shit. You got to go for it. You got to get that Playboy phase out the way, bro, because if you don't, you're never going to be happy, and neither is she. It's the best for both of us in the long run. All right? Have a good one. My School of Life is down there below if you want to join a masculine international network all over the world. We have guys literally across the globe in every corner you can think of, in countries you've never even heard of. And we will teach you how to make money, attract women, live the Playboy lifestyle, get in good shape, all of these good things that, you know, masculine individuals want. And we'll also surround you with men that understand and think like you. You can't talk like this, like I'm talking to you right now, to most people, because they think you're brainwashed. They think you're being like Andrew Tate mode or some shit, you know what I mean? Like, no, that's just how men think. It is what it is. So come and join that masculine network of guys that understand you. We're going to host some in-person events, yacht parties with IG models, steak dinners, special force type workouts, okay? First class flights, Rolls Royce chauffeurs, all included in your membership down below for just $10,000, one-time lifetime payment. You don't have to pay that ever again. As soon as you pay the 10K, you're in for the rest of your life. Every single time we upgrade, you get all access to that, all included in your membership. So School of Life down below, join today. You can join my Telegram for free as well. And I also do offer one-to-one free coaching calls. You can find them all in the link in my main YouTube page. All right, take care. In a bit, we're back in nature, boys. Come on.